I maneuver. Fast and furious, Vin Diesel. Can't say Paul might offend people. Never ever been a line leader. 2014, I was seeing down. I ain't never ever been a timekeeper. Free my with no Devin put them like the Phoenix Sun. Caught a op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then, had a been a look at who I learned from. Want respect, then you gotta earn some. Want to strike, then you gotta some. Free my with no Devin put them like the Phoenix Sun. Caught a op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then, had a been a look at who I learned from. Want respect, then you gotta earn some. Want to strike, then you gotta some.
Head start fresh up out of the box. This not a rich wrist on the rocks. Pretty little look like Vivica Fox. If she ain't, she kicking the rocks. Just got the words you been missing. You ain't just about for the block. That don't mean that you safe. I didn't say that I'm not. I just rather she put in. Most of my partners be cute.
Free my with no Devin put them like the Phoenix Sun. Caught a op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then, had a been a look at who I learned from. Want respect, then you gotta earn some. Want to strike, then you gotta some. Free my with no Devin put them like the Phoenix Sun. Caught a op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then, had a been a look at who I learned from. Want respect, then you gotta earn some. Want to strike, then you gotta some.
My nail tech knows how to keep it a little secret. I don't wish for my success, I speak it. I caught a butt.
You just got scanned for 2K24. What was that process like?
Well, I'm glad to be a part of it.
For the visiting Boston Celtics, at power forward, Al Horford. At point guard, Marcus Smart. At center, Robert Williams. And now, please welcome your New York Knicks at guard.
All right, well, this one's about...
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Allie. And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. And for the Knicks, at the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Jalen Brunson is out there with Josh Hart. And it's Barrett in at the 3 spot. Robinson with the block. To the middle. Here's Brown. The Knicks pull it in. Brunson with it. And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
What you love about Mitchell Robinson is his ability to read and react to the opponent. Really good defensive instincts on display.
Now, here's Williams.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
They double him with Brown. Now here's Barrett. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Well, you talk about a gifted finisher. R.J. Barrett, soft touch on the interior.
Outside, Brown. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Left side Robinson. Pass to Brunson. Goes up at the stripe. Hauled in by Brown.
Because of his quick reactions, he was able to stay with the opponent and contest the shot.
And this is the key. In this game, you've got to be able to move your feet to be successful on the defensive end.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them. When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
Smart finds Horford. The shot won't fall. Good work defensively by Robinson. Here's Barrett. Pass to Randall. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Brunson against Smart. Brunson passes to Barrett. Back to Brunson. It's stolen by Smart. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Boy, I just love how Marcus Smart plays the game of basketball. He's aggressive, he's intelligent, and he doesn't mind getting under your skin. When you watch him play, you can feel the effect that Marcus Smart has on a basketball game. Defensively, this guy is as good as any guard in the league, and he has multiple all-defensive selections to show for it.
The Defensive Player of the Year in 2022, Doris Marcus Smart. His defense sets the tone for this team.
It does, B.A. There's no doubt about it. They feed off both his energy and his attitude. There are so many little things that Marcus Smart does that can get into the head of opposing ball handlers. He pressures the basketball. He'll get strip steals. He can also pinch down in the post and give some assistance to a big man. The effect on winning is real.
Second team foul.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And Brown with the stuff.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Here's Brunson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game. Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
9.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. A big group substitution here for New York. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Robinson. Toppin comes in for Randall. Grimes, he's checked in for Barrett. And quickly subbed in for Brunson. Rose is checked in for Hart. And the Celtics also making a change. Hauser, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Here's White. Got a hand on it. Williams against Quickly. Tipped. It's stolen by Brogdon. He goes up. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Malcolm Brogdon entered the league with exceptional defensive skills. Great anticipation and steal right there.
Quickly from outside. Hauser grabs the board.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now here's Brogdon.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
Here's Rose. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Gallinari. Here's Williams. Soft touch off the glass.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
Here's Rose. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Intercepted. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. On target from range.
That's just good awareness from top and willing to get it to the open guy immediately. Love the unselfishness.
Gallinari's shot is off.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back. Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
For a good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Now here's Quickly. Out to Rose. White with the steal. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Knicks foul. Quentin Grimes. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
First one falls for him. The Celtics making a switch here.
At the line. 2 shots.
That one misses. New York has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Oh, it's stolen away. To the inside. Rose with the bucket.
Well, that's about effort, carving space for the interior look. And one attribute we'll always talk about with Rose is the heart that he plays with.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
New York ball.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Quickly from 18 feet away. Here's Hartenstein. And so it's the New York Knicks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
That's a big round of applause for your Knicks.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
The Knicks with the lead.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble in different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Jaylen Brown is out there with Peyton Pritchard. And it's Williams in at the 5. And so it's Boston with it. The Knicks making their last shot. And a foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And stolen by Barrett.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
Hart finds Robinson. Over to the wing, and here's Brunson from the arc. They grab their own miss. Brown with the steal. Tatum with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains, and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
You know, some have said those old-school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
Here's Pritchard. Brunson defending. Back to Horford. Out left to the wing. Here's Pritchard. No good with the triple. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And here we go, the Knicks in transition.
Boy, you love that he wants to finish with authority, sending a message to the defense. R.J. Barrett.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And Williams punches it home.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but his defenders keep forgetting to box him out. He continues to just make them pay.
And the Celtics making a change here. Smart's checked in. Barrett with it. Picked up by Tatum. Barrett passes to Brunson. Back to Barrett. And he dunks it down.
Well, that's coming with force. R.J. Barrett, nothing you can do to stop that.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Now, before he arrived in the NBA, Jalen Brunson had a ton of success in college. This guy instrumental in Villanova's national title in 2018.
Did you see that? That was one of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture perfect execution. He was focused and refused to be denied. For Boston, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
That'll be a 5-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Randall from 18 feet away and misses it off the right side of the rim. For all he did at the college level, Brunson still dropped to the second round of the NBA draft doors.
He did, B.A., but he showed he belonged right away. His numbers get a little bit better every season. At 6'1", he's a strong finisher close to the bucket. He can play the 1 guard. He can play the 2 guard. He can make open shots. He can get in the paint to score. Jalen Brunson is a big-time contributor to a high-quality basketball team.
The Knicks making a switch here. Grimes is checked in. Quickly outside. The 3-ball. And again, the Knicks missing.
And now they've got to be careful at the defensive end. They're over the limit much earlier than they should be.
What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work into perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
The Knicks making a switch here. Toppin's checked in. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Inside, Hartenstein. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And Doris Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got.
McBride, he's checked in for New York. Rebound Boston. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Back to Smart.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
Hartenstein pulls it in for New York. They've gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Quickly. Some changes for Boston. Williams is checked in for Horford. Hauser comes in for Jason Tatum. And Brogdon is subbed in for Brown. Brogdon against Quickly. Brogdon with a bucket.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Here's Quickly. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Brogdon with the ball. He's against Hartenstein.
I think when people think of Malcolm Brogdon, the first word that comes to mind is consistency. This guy takes quality shots. He's already produced a 50, 40, 90 season back in 2019.
White, he's checked in for Boston. Well, that 50-40-90 season put Brogdon in pretty exclusive company, Doris.
It sure did, B.A. Only the 8th player in the history of the league to accomplish that feat. Think about it. It takes tremendous skill to carry those percentages, the discipline to take good shots, the work required to become a consistent shooter. Brogdon brings it every game.
Here's White after the basket by New York, and he slams it in one-handed.
Derek White saying it's not just the big fellas who've got some hops. I can put it down. Yes, sir.
There's McBride. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one misses. Gallinari, he's checked in for Williams. He hits the second from the line. Oh, he picked him clean. McBride can't get it to go.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
White can't hit, and the Knicks shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Pass to McBride. The Knicks rebound. Here's Grimes. From deep three-point range, Hauser grabs the board. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. The baseline J. That one's wide left. On the wing quickly. Guarded by Brogdon. And that one's good. Quickly.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
That'll do it for the first half. Knicks out in front. They lead by 12. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense, take good shots, not turn the ball over, play smart.
Back to the basics. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. New York holding the upper hand after the first two quarters. They are leading by 12. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
They're running the offense beautifully this one, working for good looks. Their confidence looks sky high. It's going to be hard for that defense to disrupt their flow at this point.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Boston?
They've been out of sync in this one, shooting under 40%. Struggling to create good looks and settling for tough shots.
And that should do it.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Down low, it's Randall and Hartenstein. Jalen Brunson is out there with Josh Hart, and it's Barrett in at the small forward position. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. 3 on the clock. Randall can't get it to drop, and Boston going the other way now. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. The first free throw is good.
At the line, 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And Boston has possession. It's a 14-point game, and the bucket is good. Brown's got his second basket.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Right side, Brunson. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Oh, what a mid-air adjustment. You know, he had to alter his release point, but didn't let it throw off the shot.
Pass to Smart. Here's Williams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he can't get the first one. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. Here's Brunson. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass. Early in his career, Mitchell Robinson feels like...
And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Pritchard's checked in for Boston. The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. It's stolen. Brown passes to Tatum. Horford, it's good on the putback.
Well, that basket to me is all about energy. Al Horford bringing it every night.
New York shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. They get it back. Robinson hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Robinson's got his first 2 points.
48-33.
Pass to Pritchard. Outside, Brown. Driving in, and Brown with the stuff.
Oh, my goodness, Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
Here's Brunson. Horford with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Snatched up. He shoots again. Brown can't hit. The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter.
Well, keep your head up. Look for an opportunity to facilitate Julius Randle the delivery.
And for the Celtics, they're shooting 36% for the game. Not great. It's rebounded by Barrett. For New York, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. So for the Knicks, Grimes comes in for Hart, and it's Derrick Rose in for Brunson. And Horford powers it home.
Well, Al Horford does not mind sending a message now and then. How about that easy flush?
Here's Rose driving to the basket, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Derrick Rose, to me, is a guy who everyone roots for now. The former MVP, think about how his career path was altered by injuries, but this story is one of perseverance.
Toppin, he's checked in for New York, quickly comes in for Barrett, and it's Tatum missing. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
And about Derrick Rose, how can you not respect the passion he has for this game, Doris?
Almost unmatched, B.A. He's been with a few teams, and every time he gives everything he has to win it. This is not the ultra superstar that he was at the beginning of his career when he won that MVP, but he's still highly productive.
Got a line change here for Boston.
Substitution on the court. Celtics foul. Sam Hauser.
Off the inbound. Rose. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it. And he'll shoot one more at the line.
Defensive foul. Derrick White. First personal foul. Fourth.
Well, an interesting thing about Derrick Rose, right? Over his career, he's been an up-and-down jump shooter, but he's been remarkably consistent from the free throw line.
Robinson with a steal. Toppin with it. Now guarded by Brogdon. Quickly outside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
And you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Stripped it away. Here's the break. Here's Rose. Another shot. Robinson finds Toppin. Lets it go. Got a piece of it.
Oh, always fun to watch Malcolm Brogdon guard a little bit. Send it back.
And Boston calls time here.
And no doubt, coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
To stop the run, here's Williams. Uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got his second basket of the game.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
And the shot's good.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
And the Celtics shooting just 36% of the third. And he makes it on the layup. Rose has got 9 points here in the second half. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for New York.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It goes on Malcolm Brogdon. Some changes for Boston. Williams comes in for Williams, and it's Jaylen Brown in for Hauser.
It's always fun to watch a young player like Obi Toppin adapt to the league. He has done a really good job rising to the challenge of NBA-level play.
And Brogdon with the stuff.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Here's Toppin. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Now, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Oh, Robinson with a block.
Well, no easy buckets with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority.
Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
Derrick Rose.
And so Rose knocks them both down. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
You have to have an appreciation for Malcolm Brogdon's willingness to draw contact. This guy's got a big body and great concentration.
There's 10 seconds left in the third. Here's Hartenstein. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Hartenstein's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Derrick Rose has been leading the charge for the New York Knicks. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back with you shortly. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. Then it's Mike Muscala. And it's Griffin in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Knicks shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Rose. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
There is a persistence and a willingness to seek contact and still finish by Derrick Rose. Nicely done.
Smart's checked in for Brogdon. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Another one for Derrick Rose. This is a flashback to when he used to do this on a nightly basis.
Here's Pritchard. There's the block. And they recover it. 4-3. The next rebound. Pass to McBride. Here's Hartenstein. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Toppin, he's checked in for Robinson. Williams is checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for Gallinari. The Celtics shooting 35% so far in this one. Here's Williams. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Toppin. Over Smart. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. The Celtics have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Williams finds Muscala. Goes up again. Have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. To the paint. Hartenstein. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose.
Vision by Rose, right? Hits the open man. He's creating for others, and this guy is so tough to deal with.
Here's Smart. Oh, no good. Unable to end this run. For New York, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Here's Rose. It's stolen by Smart. He's got a clear path. Here's Muscala. The offensive rebound. Count it.
Well, Marcus Smart has a knack for understanding where missed shots are going to come off, and he's got the vertical to get on the glass. Nice.
Pass to Rose. Here's McBride. Now Rose. Defended by Smart. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, powered down with both hands. And he's now got the double-double.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Here's Williams. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Obi Toppin.
First team foul.
The free throw drops for Williams.
Grant Williams at the line. 2 shots.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Knicks have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Count it. Good. Rose has got 18 points in just the second half.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
You know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it. I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Smart passes to Williams. Over Fournier. Williams misses.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
Toppin, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Boy, the explosiveness of Obi Toppin can really shock the defense. This guy gets excellent airspace.
Here's Pritchard. Doesn't go that time. New York goes the other way with it. Rose, the pass to Toppin. Back to Rose. Pass to Hartenstein. Second chance effort. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
That's on Mike Muscala.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And he drops it first. And the Knicks making a change here. Sims is checked in. Griffin, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Smart. Both shots good from the strike. The Celtics shooting just around 32% from the field. White can't hit. And here's New York now. They're on a 15-5 run. Going inside. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Here's Hauser. Fires in the triple.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. New York no good that time either. Boston with the ball. And too long on the shot.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Here's Hartenstein. He can't hit that time.
New York foul. Isaiah Hartenstein.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Knicks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point. And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
It's amazing how much energy White brings to the floor, Grant.
You know, B.A., he has a passion for the game. He's tough, and he's very intelligent. He makes great decisions. He has all the tangibles you're looking for.
Toppin, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Here's Sims. It's tipped. Here's Hauser. Fournier covering. And that one is stuffed right through.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play. And Blake Griffin is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. So New York ends up going with a whole new group. Outside for Randall. Back to Brunson. Hook it. And it's Randall with the assist.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable. How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Oh, Robinson with a block. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Randall. It's stolen by Muscala. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Griffin's shot is off.
Celtics foul. Hayden Pritchard. First personal foul. 5th team foul.
He's off on the first.
Jalen Brunson at the line. 2 shots.
Good on the second one. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. That free throw, no good.
I admire that Blake Griffin has a willingness now to play whatever role and contribute in whatever way he can to the success of this group. That's big time.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big... lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. 4 out.
Thanks for visiting.
Probably both. It all depends on the overall, honestly.
Which part of your game do you want to see most portrayed?
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. We've got the Atlanta Hawks taking on the San Antonio Spurs. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Wilkins. Mutombo is out there with Trae Young. And it's Hagan in at the 2 spot.
Yeah, and Parker just puts so much pressure on your defense with his speed, and he's made a living out of doing that.
And the second free throw, good. It's Young on the wing, and it's Dikembe with the jam.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Nobody near Leonard. That 3 off the mark. It's tipped. Young with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Wilkins in the post. Working on Gervin. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
And at 7'2", all Mutombo needs is a position near the hoop, and he throws it down.
It's Parker outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Young, no good. Duncan against Mutombo. Out to Parker from deep. Dikembe Mutombo grabs the rebound. It's Wilkins with the drive. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Gervin. Parker finds Duncan. Parker inside, defended by Young.
And this is Mutombo's calling card, using that wide wingspan to just erase shots left and right. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Robinson. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Young. It's rebounded by Leonard. Here's San Antonio now. Stolen by Wilkins. Robinson pulls it in. Duncan left side. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Leonard the pass to Duncan. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Hagan. Here's Pettit. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
Atlanta shooting their first free throw of the game.
And Pettit is a force on both ends, an incredible scorer, who also is an incredible rebounder.
Oh boy, to be Young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots. Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Well, Marcus Aldridge, he's checked in for San Antonio. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Wilkins. Here's Mutombo, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Mutombo's got 6.
I mean, the one guy you have to box out. Dikembe so active on the ground.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Dominique Wilkins.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And Parker drops them both. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Pulls from the top of the key, and it's off the back rim. No good.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Hawks leading. Right side, Wilkins. Back to Young. And the pass to Hagan. 6 to shoot. The feed now to Mutombo. The kick out to Young. They get it back. Pass to Hagan. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Pettit's got his second basket. And the Spurs with possession. Parker's shot is off.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Here's Pettit. He has 5. And now in transition is Parker. Here we go. Reverses. The putback. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall.
Blocking foul called on.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Post game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
You know, players like Aldridge are a little bit of a diminishing breed in the NBA, a master in the low post with all sorts of ways to score in the paint.
Kept alive by Atlanta. Smith kicks to Maravich. Connects on the 17-footer.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Here's Dampier. Johnson with the block. And they'll keep possession. Boom. 46 seconds left to play in the first. And they recover it. Hawks passing it around. Willis the pass to Hudson. Back to Maravich. Over Gilmore. And it's Willis finishing it off.
Yeah, the strength of Kevin Willis really impressive, and he does a nice job positioning for offensive rebounds.
Hudson dishes to Johnson. Smith outside. Back to Johnson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. It's Ginobili outside. Rebound, Atlanta. Johnson outside. On the top of the key. Second chance effort. And here's Maravich for 3. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Hawks on top. They lead by 7. And we'll be back in just a moment.
17. Your Spurs.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. We've got Mutombo. Young is out there with Wilkins, and it's Pettit in at the power forward. The Hawks leading by 9. Here's Duncan. Dampier inside. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
using his speed advantage there to create the separation he needs for the shot.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Here's Elliott. The dish to Robinson. No good on the shot. And Atlanta will come the other way. Here's Hagan. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And so it's San Antonio with it. 7-point differential. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Substitution for your Spurs.
Hagan's gone 1 of 4 so far.
Tony Parker.
Parker passes to Robinson. Here's Duncan. No good. Shot missing. Mutombo with some nice D. Here's Wilkins driving inside. Oh, and the dunk by Wilkins.
There are very few guys in this league who make dunking a true art form. Neek is one of those guys.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And it's finishes like that which have helped them build this lead here in the first half.
Left side, Gervin. And it's sent back by Wilkins. And so the ball is out of bounds. Wilkins touched it last. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
For your Spurs Youth Dance Team.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
First team foul.
Here's Young. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Hangs in the air, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Parker.
You know, Wilkins gives you a lot of highlights, but this time showing you he can get gritty and get his hands dirty, absorbing the contact and still getting the shot in the air.
And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Over Young. Parker's shot is off.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage junk there.
First personal foul. Now into the lineup for the Hawks, Paul Millsap.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Parker passes to Duncan. Parker's shot is off. Atlanta leading by 12. For three, Smith. Atlanta again missing. Ball's knocked loose. So it's San Antonio now. Here's Gervin. And it's slammed in by Gervin.
You know, at his size, it's a little easier for Duncan to read the floor and the defense and see where those openings are.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Atlanta.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And I also have to call out how they've outworked their opponent, doing a great job of crashing the offensive glass and just creating those second chance points.
And the Hawks making it, and it looks like, yep, it's the coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Excellent job surveying the floor that time by Gervin. Recognized when his guys were open and got it to him.
Caldwell passes to Pettit, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Gervin passes to Gilmore. Rebound by the Hawks. Pettit's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Well, Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Leonard. And the Hawks with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Maravich. Gilmore grabs the miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Maravich, good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. Using his handles to shake himself free, and it's smooth sailing from there.
The Hawks leading by 16. On the wing, Johnson. He kicks to Hudson. Here's Maravich. Wide open shot is on the money. Maravich has got 4 this quarter.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
From 17 feet out, Maravich missing again. So it's the Spurs now. Parker double-teamed to the inside. Aldridge. Pettit grabs the board. Pettit's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Maravich the pass to Willis. Maravich kicks to Hudson. Gervin with the steal. And a fast break now for the Spurs. They get the rebound. Aldridge, no luck. And so it's Atlanta holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarters. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, after 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They are in control of this game, up by 18. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
The work they put in on the glass has been the difference maker. Truly an all hands on deck.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Here's Young. We've got Gervin. Robinson is out there with Duncan. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Parker in at the point guard position. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Willis, a towering presence. This guy is tall and well put together. A 7-footer who's able to go at the defense inside and draw the foul.
And Willis drops them both. Young against Parker. Pass to Leonard. Mutombo grabs the board. Mutombo's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Here's Wilkins, and Wilkins slams it in.
One of the great strengths of his game, Wilkins, so strong in the air. flushing it down.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Young passes to Willis. And it's Willis finishing it off.
And he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
Now we could feel that one all the way over here.
Yeah, great aggressive move to the bucket there. He wasn't about to pass that one up. He threw it down.
And it's in there.
And when you give Parker room to work his magic down inside, he knows how to finish with style.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
Here's Duncan, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Dominique Wilkins.
Personal foul. First team foul.
San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
At the line for 2.
No good on the free throw.
Tim Duncan, just an absolute beast at the 4. He lets his play do all of his talking.
San Antonio making a switch here. Dampier's checked in. Smith checked in for Atlanta. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Spurs trail by 20. Here's Leonard. That one wide left. Pass to Hagan. And stolen by Gervin. The pull-up. Finished off the break. Mutombo's got 10 points.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Shots good by Dampier.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Smith up top. Back to Young. To the middle. The kick out to Wilkins. Leonard with the steal. And Robinson with a clear path to the basket. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Hey, Robinson has size. He's got agility, mobility, strength. So the contact doesn't faze him because he's got all of that other stuff working for him.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Bowen's checked in, and it's Ginobili in for Gervin.
Second team foul.
And the free throw, no good.
Well, you can just tell the guys on his team look up to Robinson out on the floor. I mean, he's got such leadership qualities, and that's exactly what you want from your best player, a guy who can really galvanize the troops because they respect him so much.
Here's Ginobili. Rebound by the Hawks. Smith's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Wilkins, and he slams it down right on top of Tim.
Oh, that's a great find by Mutombo, a guy who always seems to make the right play.
Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And that's a thing of beauty. Certain plays, almost no words. You just sit back and appreciate it. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Smith dishes to Young. Wilkins kicks to Young. Here's Hagan, covered by Duncan. Mutombo passes to Hagan. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Spurs trail by 21. And there's the pass to Ginobili. Aldridge inside. Millsap's there. Second shot opportunity. And it's sent back by Millsap.
Can't ignore Millsap's defensive instincts. Excellent timing, rising up to block shots.
Mutombo passes to Smith. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Smith.
2 minutes remaining.
That's good. And it's Millsap with the assists. Smith's got his second bucket. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
They've been pounding any miss on the glass and cashing in on the offensive boards. I've been impressed with that aspect of their game.
Young with no one around. And they'll get another chance.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Fast break. Here we go. Here's Dampier. They need this. Feeds to Ginobili. Goes back up. Dampier. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Young finds Smith. Smith outside. The 3. The offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Tell you what, the defense really struggling to find an answer for Mutombo. He's using that size of his to do a lot of damage offensively. There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys. That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Smith with the basket on the assist by Mutombo. Smith's got his first basket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
It's picked off. That's tipped outside Aldridge. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Just relentless on the floor. Ginobili able to draw the contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for your Spurs, Manu Ginobili.
He hits the second from the line. 23 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Maravich for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Maravich has got 9.
And that's why they call him the Pistol. One of the most entertaining scorers in the game, and finding that one from deep.
Bennett the pass to Maravich. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 11.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks up
62.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Smith is out there with Maravich. And it's Mutombo, and it's Smith, and it's Pettit in at the 4.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And they're running. And here's Maravich from the arc. And it's Keenan with the rebound. And here are the Spurs. Here's Elliott. Rebound, Atlanta. Smith's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
Hard work on the glass that time gives them the ball back, and they get a chance to milk a little more clock.
And Antonio calls timeout.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
Bob Bennett, 2 shots. Timeout, Spurs. Our promo team is looking to throw out some T-shirts.
Beef in the streets, had to stay up. Betty Crocker show me how to, bro. Doing that, put everything I love at stake, bro. I remember chilling at one of my little